Let's see if that's legible. Ticket 777 at the Cinemark Century Stadium 14 in the gray with Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill, Isaac Gonzalez in the gray. When billions get stolen, meet the pros who steal it back. A Guy Ritchie film and a whole bunch of other associates. Hey, what's up, guys? Jake Toll here. I guess I need to put the shades on and look smooth like these guys. In a heist film. If you like heist films, if you like any of Guy Ritchie films, previous Guy Ritchie films, he's done a lot of them. I think the last one I watched was Wrath of Man with Jason Statham, and really enjoyed that one. Of course, I like Jason Statham, so I went back and watched that again one night a while back. But the last one that was Guy Ritchie that I missed was The Covenant, and I think he was in it also. Missed that in theaters. So this one looked pretty good. Had to go check it out in theaters. Had a great opportunity to do so today, and it was actually really good. If you like Guy Ritchie stuff, if you like heist films, throwback to like old school Heat type of thrillers where you have to watch these guys put this crew together and all the equipment, the intel, the planning, the operations. They've got this plan. They've got it staked out and going through all these different steps, phase 1 and 2 and 3 leading up to this big heist style event that takes place. Of course, it wasn't necessarily a heist, but there was a lot of interesting things like that. If you like that kind of film, I bet you'd enjoy this. The intensity of being there, like when something's about to go down, I really appreciated that. There's a shootout scene in a restaurant, right? As the tension builds between, she's kind of like a lawyer character, right? And these guys and several other of the crew, I'm not really familiar with them too much. These guys are smooth, I like them, but the rest of the people, I'm not familiar with those actors too much, but they all did a good job. As the tension builds between Salazar, this main guy that's Salazar, and they call her Mom. She's an attorney, and she's getting his stuff shut down, like in international court, like international law, like piercing the corporate veil and opening up his companies to attack and sabotage and all this deception that these henchmen dudes, not henchmen, but the crew go out and perform. And it's really entertaining. But the intensity of how the cinematography of being there in the moment when like something's about to go down, as the tension builds, what I was getting to is like there's a shootout in this restaurant where Salazar is ready to take her out. And so they had this tense face to face, and he's like, get the F out or whatever. And so they go to this cafe and they're gonna have a beer, Dos cervezas, por favor. Gracias. And then all of Salazar's crew starts stacking up where it's like 2 dudes walk in the side, another guy walks up to the bar, there's like 3 guys that pull up out front, and then more and more. It's like 14 dudes pull up. And so it's like the moment when these guys start pulling guns under the table and you can see it's about to go down, like the intensity behind that moment, the music and the tension, or like the soundtrack behind it was just really awesome. And I really appreciated that. So definitely worth seeing in theaters. Get a little dose of action. I would go see this again. I would. I can't say that about too many films, but man, like I got so many ideas for like a film that I would love to make. You could just see in the chase scenes, the shootouts. It's like all the stuff that Guy Ritchie has done in the past has built up to like, yeah, I've got these skills and this knowledge of how to put this production together. And they just spun a new story. Somebody did. I'm not familiar with the writer, but they put it together and executed it in like a flawless type of fashion. So if you appreciate that kind of film, you'll appreciate this. I would guess that you would. But let me know your comments, questions, put them down below. Great day to be back out here and connect with you guys again. Wonderful, beautiful day out here. I'm going to go ahead and get going. Peace out, Cinemark. God bless y'all. Appreciate you, Guy Ritchie. God bless all y'all. Jesus loves you. I'll share that kind of message again. In the midst of all this wild shootout and all this stuff, it's like, I don't know, share some kind of message of love. But, it's entertainment at the theater. Anyway. Great time at the film today, and appreciate it. I'll catch y'all on another one. Looking forward to it, and talk soon. Peace.